The Romans 8:28 has already told me that what the enemy meant for bad, that God turns around for the good to those who love him, who are the called according to his purpose. In harmony, he already told me in Jeremiah 29:11 that God says, I know the plans that I have for you, plans not to harm you, plans not to do evil to you, but plans to prosper you, that I'm going to break you forth. I'll get you out of this, Paula. I'm going to break you through. I'm going to break you out where you become contagious, and what the enemy tried to destroy you with, I'll use not just as a stepping stone, but I'll use as a massive platform to show my evidence of what I can do through a life. Don't be ashamed. He'll move all shame from you. He'll move all guilt from you. For Romans 8:1 says there is no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. So God says there's no guilty punishment. So you don't have to hide in fear. You don't have to hide in your past, or you don't have to be afraid of something that happened to you back then is going to happen to you again next time. The cycle gets broken. All things become new in Christ. God is a good God. Come on, he's a faithful God. And some of us act more like a victim with a complete, listen, I've gone through a lot of trauma in my life, with a complete traumatized brain, when God says, I've given you my mind, according to Philippians 2:5. He says in Philippians 4:6 and 7, when you let your requests, your anxieties, your worries, we all get faced with anxiety, all get faced with worries, all get faced with trials. He said, but when you give them over to me with thanksgiving, grateful language, then the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, will keep it, guards your heart. It guards your mind. And you've got to have a guarded heart in order to walk out the will of God. So it's doing the will of God that gives us strength. It's not just thinking about the will of God. It's not like some hopeful wishing of the will of God. Faith is total trust. It's walking out the will of God even when you don't feel it. I don't like him right now. Or you don't like him, but love him. Why? Because God said to. Submit to him. Why? Because God said to. Honor him. Why? Because God said to. Okay, I really want to give him a piece of my mind. Save it, because you're going to need it. I promise you. All right? Because why? Turn the other cheek on this one. Because why? Love them, and it's like heaping coals upon your enemy. Don't quit right now just because somebody's against you, because there's a myriad that is for you. God is speaking blessing over you. God has already ordained each one of your days before you were ever born. So God has given you what you need to step into that day.